Industrial Safety by Sanket Khamitkar from Electrical Engineering Department. Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. During this final year industrial training program, I got wonderful opportunity to work in industry. Every industry follows industrial safety rules refers to the management of all operations and events within an industry in order to protect its employees and assets by minimizing hazards, risks, accidents and near misses. Industrial safety covers a number of issues and topics affecting safety of personnel and the integrity of equipment in a particular industry. In this, I am going to brief safety procedure, that is LOTO. The full form of LOTO is lockout tagout. LOTO is a technique used to prevent energy from being released during the servicing of equipment in every automobile industry or robotics line. Now, lockout tagout is a safety procedure that ensures that dangerous machinery and energy sources are properly shut off and are not started up unexpectedly while maintenance or service work is being completed. Activating the equipment or power source before these tasks are complete puts the person maintaining or servicing it at risk. Energy sources that should be locked out during maintenance could be electrical, mechanical, hydraulic, pneumatic, chemical, radiation or thermal. Lockout tagout procedure ensures that the hazardous power sources are isolated and rendered inoperative for a given period of time or simply until the maintenance work is completed. In most cases, lockout tagout procedure involves two pieces of equipment: a lock that will be secure to the power source and prevent it from being switched on. Second one is a tag that is fixed to the lock device that cautions others not to attempt to use it. Now, talking about the purpose of this procedure is to prevent injury or risk of fatality to all employees and staff caused by the unexpected energizing, startup or release of stored energy when working on equipment or machinery. LOTO system program to use energy isolating devices to disable machine or equipments to prevent unexpected startup or release of stored energy that may cause injuries. Now, the scope of this procedure covers the servicing and maintenance of machines and equipment in which the unexpected energizing or startup of the machines or release of stored energy could cause injury to employees, and safety statement to protect all employees in the field from the hazards of the energy sources. Now, these sources are safely locked and tagged in order to save them from the hazardous power. This document established minimum performance requirement for the control of such hazardous energy for protection. Now, there are some requirements for the lockout or tagout procedure. Now, the requirements are further: written lockout tagout procedure specific to a particular machine or equipment or to a similar grouping of machines or equipment must outline the situation and the sequence in which they are to be used. Lockout tagout procedure shall clearly define the specific actions and responsibilities required during each of the following energy control sequences. First one is the preparation for shutdown. Second is the equipment of shutdown. Third is the equipment isolation from the energy source. Fourth, application of lockout tagout devices. Fifth, release of stored energy, that is de-energization. Sixth is the verification of isolation. And the last is the release from lockout control once work is completed, including removal of the tag devices and restoration of energy to machinery or equipment. Now, what are the lockout and tagout devices? So, a combination of lockout and tagout device shall be used for the lockable energy isolating devices. The lockout device, for example padlock, physically prevents the energizing of the machine or equipment. The tagout device, that is simply a tag or a sign, provides information about the nature of the lockout and warns the workers to not operate the particular machine, equipment or device. A tagout device is also used when energy isolating device is not lockable, along the additional protective measures to ensure maximum worker protection. Each worker involved in service or maintenance work must apply his or her own assigned personal lock and carry his or her own key. Combination type locks or simple locks with master or duplicate keys must not be used. Now, what are the requirements for the isolation of the machinery or equipment? So, the first requirement is wherever energy is present, instruction for the isolation or reactivation of the machinery need to be developed for each piece of machinery as part of their safe work instruction. The second is the detail of the instruction will depend upon the identification and assessment of the hazard through the risk of assessment process and consequential risks involved with each piece of machinery. Third is the essential that managers and supervisor carry out this assessment and put into place control measures including machinery isolation instruction before the machinery becomes operational. And the last one is the isolation point, which can be locked or tagged out, should be provided along the route of each potential energy source where practicable. Thank you very much.